Dear children, in this video, we are going to reverse an integer array first by using a non-recursive code and then by using a recursive method. So in this, we have already created the class reverse array. We have to create a function reverse, and at present this function reverse is a non-recursive function. In the main method, we have declared a scanner class for user input. We have declared few variables. One is the array, and there is the size of the array. So first of all, enter size, enter array size, and that is the size we have entered. And now the array has been initialized. Fill array in order. So for filling, we need to start a loop that is going from 0 to less than size. ss.next int. And now we need to call this function. In order to call this function, what we will be doing, first of all, create the class object. We have created this object, and over here dot reverse function we are invoking. We are passing this array A, and now here within this function, what we have to do, in this function we have received one array as a parameter. We have declared one variable t for swapping. So in order to reverse, what we need to do is I need to start a loop that is going from 0 till it is less than a dot length minus I minus 1 and I plus plus. I will tell you what is the purpose of writing this condition I is less than a dot length minus I minus 1. So before I am going to swap here, I would like to print the status of the array before swapping, and here I would like to print the status of the array when this loop has been terminated. In between, I need to do the swapping part, so that is t is equals to a of I is equals to a of a dot length minus I minus 1, and then a of a dot length minus I minus 1 is equals to t. Now let us see that how it is working. So children, here suppose the size of the array is 5 and the elements are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will see that initially when this array is like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then what happened, if you see that code, here initial value of I is 0, and when we are doing the swapping part, the size of the array is 5. So a dot length minus I minus 1 means 5 minus 0 minus 1, which is 4. It simply means when we are picking this element 1, at the same time we are picking this element 5. So what we are doing, we are swapping these two. So in the next step, the status of the array is this one, which is 1 and 5 are being swapped. And in the next step, what we have done, in the next step, when I becomes 1, this we are picking this one, and at the same time 5 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, which is 3. So index number 3 means that we are picking this one. So in the next step, we are swapping 2 and 4. So here you can see that 4 and 2 are being swapped. And since the size of the array is odd, that's why the position of this element at the middle will not change. So this is how we have reversed the array. Consider the size of the array when it is of even size. Suppose the size of the array is 10. See that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are the elements. Now you can see that when I is 0, at the same time a dot length minus I minus 1 is 9. So initially I is representing this one and a dot length minus I minus 1 is representing this one, and these two elements we are swapping. So you can see that 10 and 1 is swapped. In next step 2 and 9 will be swapped. You can see that result in the third line, and then the third and the third last will get swapped, then fourth and fourth last will get swapped, and then fifth and fifth last will get swapped. This is how we are reversing this array. I hope you got this concept. This is actually a non-recursive concept. So now here I would like to reverse the same array using a recursive function. So here for that I need to make another function, that is reverse recursive. In this I have passed this array along with two values I am passing. One is I, another one is I. Only one variable I need to pass, which is this one. So first of all, what will be the base case? Base case is the case when this recursive function, when the control leaves this recursive function body. So here if I becomes more than a dot length minus I minus 1, this is the case, and here you can see that we have returned the control. In order to swap, what I need to do, in order to swap I need to implement these statements here. That is this one, and here the swapping part has been done. And in order to make this function recursive, what we need to do is just we need to call this function reverse rec. I'm passing this value array a, and every time I'm incrementing this I by 1. So here with every recursive call I would like to display the status of the array. That's why I'm here. I'm printing this I'm writing this statement before this swapping part. And here after this swapping I would like to print the final array. So here the name of the function is reverse rec, which is this one, and I need to pass 0 initially because this recursive function receives two parameters. That's why we need to pass this one. So I would like to check this whether it is working or not. Suppose the size of the array is 5 and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 values I am passing. So here you can see that initial state of the array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then swapping has been done. So you see that the array has been reversed. Consider the next case when the size of the array is even. Suppose it is 10, and here the values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now here you can see that the resultant array is this one, and every time the same procedure of swapping they have followed. So I hope that you have understood the concept. So I hope everybody now is comfortable during the writing of the base case, because it is very important. is the situation, it is a case, it is a condition when the control leaves the recursive function body. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.